Welcome back to GistF TV, the home of hot, unfiltered, no-holds-barred Nollywood gist where we don't sugarcoat, we don't dull, and we don't miss. If you're new here, this is your sign to subscribe to GistF TV right now. Turn on your notifications, tell your friends, your neighbors, and that one person that never sleeps on celebrity gist, because what you're about to read is the kind of story that keeps timelines burning and comment sections in chaos. Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche have become the names on everybody's lips, and this time it's not just because of another movie release. It's because something about their recent collaboration hit people differently. What was meant to be a regular Nollywood movie quickly transformed into a cultural moment, a trending topic, a digital battlefield where fans, critics, bloggers, and casual viewers all collided at once. From the very first day the movie dropped, it was obvious this wasn't going to be business as usual. The reactions were instant, loud, emotional, and uncontrollable, and before anyone could blink, Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche were sitting comfortably at the center of the biggest Nollywood conversation of the moment. People logged in expecting entertainment, but what they got felt deeper, heavier, and far more intense than anticipated. Viewers started whispering that the chemistry was too real, too personal, too raw to just be acting. Some fans said they felt like intruders watching something intimate unfold on their screens. Others said the emotional connection pulled them in so hard that they forgot they were watching a movie. Within hours, social media was flooded with clips, screenshots, slowed-down scenes, and dramatic captions asking the same question in different ways. What exactly is going on between Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche? Maurice Sam came into the movie with his usual commanding presence, delivering emotions that didn't feel forced or rehearsed. His silences spoke loudly, his eyes carried weight, and his reactions felt authentic enough to make people uncomfortable in the best way. Sonia Uche, on the other hand, brought a quiet intensity that balanced everything perfectly. Her expressions were controlled yet powerful, her vulnerability felt honest, and her calm delivery made every scene linger longer than expected. Together, they didn't just act side by side, they merged energies in a way that felt dangerously convincing, and audiences noticed immediately. As expected, fans wasted no time reacting. Some praised the pairing endlessly, calling it one of the most believable on-screen connections Nollywood has produced in recent times. They wrote long comments about how natural everything felt, how the emotions didn't look staged, and how the movie touched something deep inside them. Others weren't impressed at all and accused bloggers and fans of exaggerating ordinary acting into unnecessary drama. They argued that good actors are supposed to make things feel real and that people were reading too much into it. That disagreement alone split the audience right down the middle. Instagram comment sections became war zones. TikTok was filled with edits comparing Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche to other famous Nollywood pairings. X was on fire with hot takes, unpopular opinions, and long threads analyzing body language, dialogue delivery, and even breathing patterns. Facebook blogs fed the fire with dramatic headlines, while WhatsApp groups argued endlessly, with some people defending the actors and others insisting something deeper was happening behind the scenes. Even people who hadn't seen the movie were forming opinions based solely on what they saw online. Then came the silence, and that silence was louder than any interview could have been. Fans noticed there was no loud promotion together, no playful online interaction, no obvious reposting of each other's content the way people expected. That absence immediately triggered suspicion. In the world of celebrity gist, silence is never neutral. Fans began asking questions that had no official answers. Was there tension during filming? Did something happen off camera? Were professional boundaries crossed? Or were both actors simply choosing to protect their privacy? Old interviews suddenly resurfaced. Clips of Maurice Sam talking about love, respect, and personal boundaries were reposted with dramatic music and captions suggesting hidden meanings. Sonia Uche's past statements about protecting her peace and avoiding unnecessary drama were also dragged back into the spotlight. Fans began connecting dots aggressively, even when the dots might not have existed. One viral post claimed the chemistry caused serious issues behind the scenes. Another claimed the opposite, insisting that everything was strictly professional and fans were just projecting fantasies. Both narratives spread fast, and people chose whichever one suited their emotions. The fanbase became clearly divided. One side fully embraced the ship, passionately supporting Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche as a duo. They flooded comment sections with heart emojis, fire emojis, and prayers for another collaboration. They talked about how refreshing it was to see something that felt real in Nollywood and begged producers to keep pairing them together. The other side rejected the ship entirely, calling it intrusive and toxic. They accused shippers of crossing boundaries and turning professional acting into unnecessary pressure. Some even threatened to boycott future projects if the pairing continued, while others said they would only watch movies where the two appeared together. As if that wasn't enough, fans started paying close attention to the smallest online details. A comment that was liked and later unliked. A post that wasn't reposted. A congratulatory message that never came. In celebrity culture, these tiny things are treated like solid evidence. Screenshots circulated, timelines were analyzed, and theories were built around emojis, captions, and posting times. Some accused Maurice Sam of being emotionally distant. Others accused Sonia Uche of intentionally staying quiet to keep the buzz alive. Meanwhile, both actors continued posting normal content like nothing was happening, which only frustrated fans who wanted clarity. The controversy soon expanded beyond just the two actors and turned into a larger conversation about Nollywood and fan culture. Some industry voices praised Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche, saying they did their job so well that audiences couldn't separate fiction from reality. They argued that this is exactly what good storytelling is supposed to do. Others warned that extreme fan obsession can quickly become unhealthy, especially when actors are pressured to explain or justify their personal lives. Debates erupted about whether celebrities owe fans explanations or whether viewers should simply enjoy the art and move on. What made the situation even more intense was how relatable the movie felt to many viewers. People shared personal stories in comment sections, saying certain scenes reminded them of past relationships, unresolved feelings, or emotional experiences they thought they had buried. Some fans admitted the movie made them cry unexpectedly. Others said it made them uncomfortable because it felt too close to real life. That emotional connection only deepened the attachment fans felt to the actors and fueled the obsession even more. Days passed, yet the gist refused to die. New edits kept appearing. Reaction videos continued trending. Bloggers kept recycling the story with new angles. Even people who claim not to care found themselves clicking, reading, and commenting. Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche became unavoidable, and whether the attention was positive or negative, it kept growing. The movie benefited massively from the buzz, proving once again that controversy and conversation often drive visibility in Nollywood. Some fans argued that this kind of attention is exactly what the industry needs to grow. Others said it distracts from the actual work and puts unnecessary pressure on actors. Still, nobody could deny that Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche had successfully captured public attention in a way many projects fail to do. Their performances sparked emotion, debate, and curiosity, and that alone made the movie unforgettable for many viewers. At the center of it all, Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche remained largely quiet, focused on their craft, and unbothered on the surface. That calmness impressed some fans and irritated others. Some saw it as maturity and professionalism. Others saw it as arrogance or indifference. No matter how it was interpreted, the silence kept people talking and speculating even more. Whether this controversy fades quietly or turns into a long-term Nollywood talking point, one thing is already certain. Maurice Sam and Sonia Uche delivered a collaboration that shook audiences and reminded everyone how powerful on-screen chemistry can be. Love them or criticize them, ship them or reject them, their names are locked into the current Nollywood conversation. Fans are still watching, still arguing, still reacting, and still waiting to see what happens next. Will they work together again? Will they ever address the rumors? Will the buzz grow even bigger with another release? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear, this gist is far from over. If you want to stay ahead of the hottest Nollywood stories, real fan reactions,